back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kayla Marie, and I make topic videos, spirituality videos, or whatever you want to call it. And today I am in my same usual usual spot. But today's message is where you are is not where you will stay. And this is the message because this is really something that I need to hear right now as well. So I know there's at least one person in the world that needs to hear this exact same message. And I hope y'all can even hear me because it's windy. But y'all, I've had literally the most emotionally unstable day. I'm fresh off of work, so it ain't no makeup. It's not giving makeup. It's not giving glam. It's not giving none of that. Okay, y'all know my heart. I'm here. This is the real deal. Okay, this is what you get. And honestly, guys, I've just been really feeling very down today. I've been feeling very existential, and I've been experiencing that a lot. Like, I've just been kind of having like bouts of existential dread for like the last few weeks, and I've just been feeling really hopeless as it pertains to like the systems that we are living in, and of course what's going on in the world has just been very overwhelming for me. And I'm a very sensitive person, and I've always kind of like struggled when it came to just being able to articulate. I've always been able to articulate how I feel, but it's not always easy for me to express my feelings. So what I've articulated, it's not always easy for me to express it. And that's been like a struggle for me from a very, very young age. And also from a very, very young age, I've always questioned everything. I've always just felt like, why do we do the things we do? Why are things the way they are? Why do I have to do the things that everybody else is doing? Like even in school, I always felt like I didn't really belong because I didn't enjoy learning about things that I was forced to learn about. I didn't enjoy going from one class to another and having to raise my hand to go to the bathroom. And they prep you for the workforce, and I understand that's how the school systems are, but it just always made me feel very uncomfortable. And now that I'm an adult and I work and I have bills as well as everybody else and I have responsibilities, I still struggle. And I still struggle to, I guess, navigate the reality that I am in. And that's just been something that I've really been struggling with heavily more like the past few weeks. And so it's easy to allow the things that are going on outside of you and allow your responsibilities and the things that are put in place by other people to suck the life out of you. Like, it's designed to do that. But I wanted to come here and encourage someone today and let someone know that you're not alone, and that if you aren't comfortable doing the things that everybody else is doing, if you feel like you can't really confide in anyone, because they don't really, like, a lot of people are genuinely, they don't think about it, because if they think about it, you feel like crap. Honestly, it's not a good feeling to think like, oh, what I do every single day on autopilot is not fulfilling me. It's hard to face that truth. It's hard to look at that. But if you are someone that is facing that truth or has always felt that, I mean, you're here for a reason. I'm sure you feel that way to a certain extent if you're watching my channel in general. But I want you to understand and know, like, you're not crazy. You're not alone. You're definitely not alone, because I am here feeling the same exact way. But I also want to still encourage you and let you know that regardless of what the situation is, honestly, you might not even be feeling like, oh, the systems that we're living in is not, you might not be feeling that way. You might love your life, and I'm very happy for you if you feel that way. I think, and that's not to say that I don't love my life. There's a lot of things in my life that I'm very appreciative of. And there's a lot of things that I cherish and I value deeply with my whole heart. Okay, let's not get it twisted. Let's never get that twisted. But for you, it could be a relationship. For you, it could be friendships. For you, it could be, struggles with body image. It could be struggles with addiction. I don't know. I don't know your story. I don't know your life, but it could be anything that you struggle with that you feel like, oh my gosh, am I ever going to get out of this? I want you to know that you are, because the fact that your heart desires more, even though it hurts, even though it can hurt when you desire more and it's not there right in front of you to touch and to feel and just experience. I want you to understand that, oh, hello, I'm glad you're here. But I want you to understand that just because you can't see it, just because you can't feel it, does not mean that it doesn't exist for you and that it will never exist for you. It will. The fact that you want something and you desire something so deeply and that it pains you that, you have this vision in your mind or this reality that you want to be in and you're not there yet, that says a lot within itself. Because there are so many people in this world that settle for the lives that they live, and they settle for what's been even given to them, the cards that they were dealt. And it's very difficult. And there's no shade to the people that do that at all, because it's extremely difficult to break out of a life that you don't really know anything else. For me, it's like I don't really have any entrepreneurs in my family, like in my close circle of friends or anything like that. Like, I know they exist, but I don't have anyone doing that, like having that lifestyle around me. So it's very difficult for me to break away from like the typical 9 to 5, because I don't really have a blueprint or a guide at all. And a lot of people are, again, it's very difficult to change certain things, especially when you're not even, because not everybody is meant to live a certain lifestyle. Not everybody is meant to do the things that you are placed on this earth to do and follow the path that you're supposed to follow. So it's very difficult to even hold people to that standard in the first place. But I just really wanted to let someone know, like, if you're struggling in any way to change anything in your life, or to keep the hope and the faith that you won't be stuck in the place that you're in, or just not being fulfilled spiritually, emotionally, mentally, being stimulated mentally. I want you to understand and know, like, it won't last forever. You're here for a reason, and this place that you're in right now is teaching you and it's pushing you towards where you're supposed to be. Because if you didn't have any discomfort, then you wouldn't know, you would become complacent, because you're like, oh, this is comfortable. But the discomfort is pushing you to do what it is that you fear the most. And what it is that you fear the most is also the thing that is probably going to bless you the most. I say this all the time. And it's hard to understand that and feel that in the moment. And y'all, I'm telling y'all this right now, but this is the first time, like, this is coming from God for real. Because when I tell you, my mom could tell you, I came home for work for my break, and I was just down in the dumps moping. And, I haven't really smiled all day. Like, a genuine smile, I have not done that all day. So, like, I don't know where this energy is coming from. I'm grateful for it, though. I'm receiving it. I'm receiving it, because when I tell y'all, all day I have just been like, oh my goodness, what is this? What is life? Why am I, like, what is going on here? Like, what am I doing? I don't feel fulfilled here. I don't want to be here. I was ready to walk out on the clock, like, I'm not playing, y'all. When I get fed up, I get very fed up. But I had to ground myself and center myself, and I'm like, okay, let me get through the day. But when I tell you, it's been a struggle. It has been a struggle, but like I said, this message is not only for you, but it's also for me, for those that need it. you will not be here forever. Times change. You can always depend on change to bring you out of the situation that you're in. You can always depend on your willpower and your faith to get you out of the situation that you're in as well. Like I said, that discomfort is a rocket ship, okay? Imagine the moon is the reality that you want to live in, the relationship you want to have, okay, the health that you want to have, the lifestyle you want to have, and that discomfort is a rocket ship that will allow you to travel to the moon, to travel to your desires, to travel to all that it is that's in your heart that you are wanting. Oh, that was deep. That was real good. I like that. I like that a lot. I would hope that, I hope this is received by someone. If not, it's received by me. It's received by me right now, right here. But yes, y'all, embrace the discomfort. Embrace the, even if you got some tears. I've been holding back tears all day. I've been tearing up and holding them back and tearing up and holding them back again, because I'm just like, oh my gosh, I can't keep living like this. I can't keep living a life where I'm unfulfilled. Like, that's not even me. That's not me at all. Like, I have to be doing something for, like, skip how I feel about fulfillment. I have to be doing something for God. Like, I have to be utilizing what God has given me to enjoy my life. If I'm not doing that, then I'm not the same person. I think everybody probably realizes that about me. Like, at least the people that are close to me. Like, if I'm not doing what I love, which is this and tarot and, you know, talking about spirituality, that's like main things that I love to do. I could do it for free, and I can do it all day long, every day. But my family knows, like, if I am not doing the things that light me up, depression, dissatisfaction, unhappiness, not the cute Kayla that we know and love. And I'm just like, I'm very grateful that I'm here right now recording this message, because it is helping me as much as it might, you know, hopefully it helps someone. If not, it's helping me for sure, and we are in this together. I want you to know, like, if you're watching this and you feel exactly what I'm feeling, like, especially like right now, you are not alone, okay? And where you are is not where you will stay. And like I said, that discomfort, get in that rocket ship of discomfort, okay? And take yourself to your life, the lifestyle you want, the relationship you want, the job you want, the life, you know, whatever it is, the career, like I said, the health, okay? Because everybody has different goals. Everybody has a different place that they're in. You know, you might already have the career, you want the relationship. You might already have the relationship and you want the career, or you want, you know, just some fulfillment spiritually even. It doesn't have to even be about physical, tangible things. Just being able to wake up in the morning and feel some sort of joy and love and happiness and peace. That is, you know, something that money can't even buy. It doesn't matter what you attain on this planet. If you don't have peace or joy or love or a sense of what those things feel like, none of that stuff is going to even matter to you, you know. If anything, it can make you feel worse. So, like I said, put the pieces where they go for you, but get on that rocket ship. Embrace your discomfort. Embrace the emotions. Cry if you need to. I'm gonna cry after this. I was close to crying earlier, but I was like, I ain't not today. Not today. Maybe another time. Maybe another video. But definitely cry. Journal it out. Talk to God about it if you believe in God. God is always here to listen. Talk to Mother Nature if you need to, if that makes you feel more comfortable. I do all of it, all the things. I'm talking whoever's gonna listen. Listen to me. Anybody in the spiritual realm that's willing to listen, hey, this is what I got going on. Like, that's how I am. That's the type of time I'll be on. So do what you need to do. Go exercise, scream. I don't know. Whatever you need to do to really face what it is that you're feeling, because it's not gonna last. It's gonna pass, and that discomfort is pushing you. It's pushing you towards the place that you are destined to be, okay? And it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter where you come from, what your background is, what you've been through. Each day that we live is a new opportunity, and it's a day closer to us being where we're meant to be, where we are destined to be, despite what's going on in this world, okay, y'all? Because history has repeated itself time and time again. The ways of this world are not going to change, okay? Whether you Christian or not, if you read the Bible, you can see that. It's stuff that was happening in that Bible that's going to happen today and probably the years to come, and it's going to just go in a cycle. So what is it that you can do in your life, you know, to keep yourself grounded and sane, regardless of what's going on around you? Because things are always going to be going on, you know, things are always going to be unfortunate. Let me not say that. I think our world is definitely going to evolve and change the more that we heal and raise our consciousness. But I will say again, we can't wait for the world to evolve and change before we do. And that kind of goes in with the last message of the last video as well. Like, we have the opportunity to really change things, like, more than ever. We have this internet, we have these platforms, you know, we can share and commune with each other and support one another and live lives that our ancestors would have dreamt of living. We already are living our ancestors' dreams, you know. So how can we take it up a notch? And I think the best way to take it up a notch is by throwing the middle finger up to these systems and keeping the faith that your life will change for the better, being the best version that you could possibly be, and feeling what you need to feel, okay? Don't drown it out, because if you drown it out and you don't face the discomfort and you don't let yourself be down, you don't let yourself feel, then you won't really get the full impact of what this season of your life is really showing you. Because if you don't feel the fullest extent, you continue to numb yourself, you continue to be complacent and comfortable where you are, you're never gonna leave. You know, this is so you can get out of where you are, and you will. You, just because you're feeling, just because you are emotional, just because you are defeated or tired or hopeless, does not mean that you're taking steps backward. Does not mean that you're not gonna get to where you want to go. If anything, those are indicators that you're outgrowing the space that you're in right now, that you're gonna eventually get tired enough to where you go and you move on to the better next thing that is for you, okay? Anything else? Oh yes, I just want anybody that's feeling like alone, feeling like, oh my gosh, like, because it's like, sometimes you could tell people how you feeling and it's just like, well, yeah, I feel that way too, but what can you do? Like, it really is like that sometimes. So sometimes you just gotta I don't even know, like, I don't know. I would say definitely try to avoid, you know, speaking with those that are comfortable where they are, even though they're uncomfortable deep down. You know what I mean? Definitely stay focused on yourself. Stay focused on your self-care. God, first and foremost. You know, if you believe in God. But if not, you know, keep the faith. Keep a little mustard seed of faith in your back pocket. I should get a mustard seed just to remind me, because I'm like, bruh, days like this, y'all, if y'all would have seen me earlier today, y'all would have been like, this girl. Hopefully y'all would have given me a hug if y'all seen me earlier, because I was not okay. And I'm probably, you know, I'm not saying that I'm okay. I mean, I feel a lot better now talking to you guys, but oh my gosh, I was struggling. And I'm going to allow myself to continue to have the space to unpack those things and unpack those emotions, because those are very valid and they're very important, like I said, for me to get in my rocket ship of discomfort and go to where it is that I'm trying to be, you know. But yes, y'all, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you watched it all the way through, I love you so much for that. Please give the video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you would love to tune into my journey, okay? Because as y'all can see, she's consistent, okay? Rain or shine, fresh off work or not, she's here. She's here. Let me see. What is that? I'm sorry to hear that you were struggling. You're too awesome. You deserve happiness. I wish you the best. Thank you so, so much. So do you. And I hope everyone has a good rest of their evening or their day whenever you're watching. And I'm going to see y'all in my next video. Mwah!